Alright, so here I am ready to move in with my Mutalisks, hoping to do some damage. Alright, so I don't even notice those Corsairs at first. I move away, so I'm hoping to take out the cannon. And right about now it occurs to me that's like, wait a minute. Corsairs rape Mutalisks! Oh yeah! So he takes care of my Mutalisk pretty handily there. A valiant fight to the death with my Mutalisk. I don't think he knows about this expansion yet still, which is my saving grace right now. It's helping me to get my economy going. He doesn't have a lot of forces yet. He's got those Corsairs, which are great for harassment, but doesn't have a lot of ground troops yet. So he moves in to try to harass me. So my Spore Colony sends him packing over to the side. So I'm like, alright, I need to take these Corsairs out. So right about now, I believe, is when I'm up there building some Scourges. So he's getting, he's starting to build some extra gateways. As you can see, still not, too quick on keeping my expansions going. So I go out there, and at this point, watching the replay, I was like, dude, is that hacks, or did he literally just happen to move his guys? Because he moved his Corsairs out away from there just as my Scourge went over to find them. And so I'm like, oh crap, he's in my base. So I send my Scourge back up, and he's got Dark Templar, and he's just making a mess of my expansion up there. I try to come and attack him with my units, but I don't have a speed upgrade for my Overlords. I don't have a speed upgrade for my Hydralisks yet. And I'm feeling kind of stupid at this point in the game because I can't get to his guys without him kicking my butt. And I should have been moving down to attack right here actually, but I'm just sitting there while he just has a heyday. I don't know what I'm doing. Moving my uber slow Overlord in. So, and then, what am I doing? More drones? What am I going to do with the drones? I'm not even using the drones I've got. Like you saw there, I'm not even mining with those drones down in my expansion. So he's starting to put out a lot of zealots. He's getting a lot of gateways up. At this point, I'm pretty darn sure he is not an actual noob. I could be wrong. Seeing the way he plays, I don't know whether somebody else would consider him, non-noob or not. But he was definitely a lot better than I was. Knew what he was doing. So I'm trying to just like, okay, all right, what can I do? I've got a base here. Let's get my economy going. And I'm hoping I can just, pull a comeback on this guy anyways. Now, sadly, that expansion down in the bottom right, I did not even have a clue about. I didn't know that he had expanded there. So at this point, I don't know that he's not only, I thought I had a 1-up on expansions on him before and then went equal, but now I'm thinking we're equal in expansions when in fact I'm actually behind in expansions. So he's still way out resourcing me. And here he comes with a nice big group of zealots and dragoons ready to pretty much plow through my base. Okay, mostly zealots, 1 dragoon. And here he decides now, I don't know, maybe he already knew about it, maybe he was just checking, but again, either pure luck or hacks, he goes up and he takes a Dark Templar in to attack my expansion? I don't know what the Dark Templar was for, or if it was just in case. I mean, then he does decide to bring his army down and attack it here. But in the meantime, he's just sitting there shredding my drones. I mean, shredding the drones, shredding my Overlords. I managed to kill 1 Dark Templar. Little do I know his entire army's on its way, and here he is coming into my expansion. Starts tearing up my guys. He's down there just, I'm trying to get more Hydralisks going up in my main base. He's down there tearing my Hydralisks apart down in my expansion. Yeah, you see he's got plenty of zealots left. Did hardly any damage to him. Psi storms. I thought it was kind of funny that he Psi stormed my one Hydralisk, but okay. So at this point I'm like, okay, maybe I can still do something. I was pretty upset. As you can see, I kind of accused him of not being a noob, you know, and then, you know, his standard kind of rude response in return. Because I'm not really believing that he's actually noob the way he's been handling the game. Right now, after watching the replay, I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. I move out with some Hydralisks. I'm hoping to do some damage. I call him out on being a smurfer. He doesn't respond, so I don't know if that just means he just didn't feel like arguing, or if it was true. But he takes my group of Hydralisks out pretty fast. Doesn't even have to Psi storm, you know. Just one Archon, a few zealots, and he just tears them apart. So he moves up into my base, well, near my base, ready to attack. Walks right on up my ramp, tears my Overlord apart. Or not. I thought the thing would have died in a second. So he moves in, he Psi storms the crap. I try to move out of the way, hoping him to do something, hold him off a little longer. And about this point, I pretty much, if I had been playing against somebody who hadn't ticked me off, or I didn't think he was a smurfer, I would have just called it GG and ended it. So there's some lessons to be learned in this. One, you know, keep your cool, don't get upset just because somebody may or may not be a smurfer, because who knows, maybe he really thought he was a noob, but he's a higher level of noob than me. You know, second, always attack early. I know I said this in the other videos. Attack early, take risks. I mean, in this video and the other ones, I can't stress enough. Like, if I had just gotten some Zerglings out, even like a pack of 12, and then rushed him, I don't know that he would have been able to hold it off. He didn't have any defenses except the 2 cannons, and I think the Zerglings could have handled those pretty easily. So, you know, I almost didn't want to put this game up, because I kind of lost my temper in it. I got my butt handed to me, but I figured it had some good lessons in it, some things to learn. You know, Zerg. I probably should have stuck with air. I don't know if I should have switched to Hydralisk like that. Maybe just, you know, got a combination of Mutalisks and Scourges. Because the Mutalisk could have taken care of the Zealots well enough, and when he comes in with his Corsairs to take out my Mutalisks, then I could have just taken the Scourges and wiped out the Corsairs, and I would have been free, you know, to harass more. Or at least go to Guardians or something like that. So he finally finds my building. I wasn't even trying to hide it from him. He was looking all over for a second. And he finds it. Well, thanks for watching the game. I had fun. Talk to you later.